we are transitioning from a goods economy and moving a little bit more, putting services back in. And so goods is very disinflationary. And that's the headline is that, Fed chair says disinflationary process has begun in the U.S. economy. And I want to say a disinflationary process, not like a general one, but like there are certain areas that are.
Yeah, ours, theirs. Their goal of a deflationary process is ongoing. I mean, I think that's it's a good sign. I think this could be falsely taken from the markets as like, okay, we're getting ready for like a Fed pivot, and I think I'm much more in the camp of like I think they're just going to hang out for a while. Like there are a lot of back to NMHC, a lot of brokers, a lot of people are telling me like, hey, rates are going to be way lower near the end of the year. I'm like, well, are they? I don't know. And the cap rates are going to go back down. And I'm like, I can see like things improving significantly by the end of the year, but I don't think it's not going to be because cap rates are going to go down. And I only think that, and not that they couldn't go back down again. Like if it's like Goldilocks, everyone just jumps back into the market and it's a feeding front. That could happen. Only a couple of deals, but it's just the market is such a slow moving boat. Like it's a it's a big boat. Yeah. And like it's slow to adapt and slow to move, which you can have an opportunity if you are, living in one market and real estate's in another place. Like we were in 2021 where, rates were, in the 2% range, but cap rates were, they were low, but like we had really good rates of growth, but the debt was really cheap. We just got so much momentum with declining prices and expanding cap rates, like the fact that it's not going to just turn on a dime. Not that like things can't get better in like a medium term, but we're only in February, right? But like it's in terms of real estate deals, again, remember real estate deals take like a decent amount of time, like a quarter to complete from like when you get the deal to when it closes. I mean, technically 60 days, but like it's usually like 120 days for the whole process. Just like be prepared for that. So like there's only so much pricing activity and price discovery that can happen over that period of time. Like it takes a whole quarter from like you agree on a price when you close on it. Yeah. So I just don't see cap rates like coming down that quickly. Yeah, that's a good point. Again, the boat, like you can start to turn the boat, but I mean it's not even like an aircraft carrier that can go like 40 knots and like actually is maneuverable. We're talking like more like cruise ship, oil tanker situation. Like it's running at like 8 knots and like the bow thruster is from the 70s and
people are waiting for that tugboat, but it ain't coming.
Exactly. You got to bring a freaking tugboat in. Like the Fed's got to come in or somebody's got to come in next to the tugboat.
So I think that I think you're spot on about rate increases. I think that the Fed, at least that's my speculation, from reading from these comments here, he didn't say like, oh, we're actually really scared now, which would mean maybe we're seeing another 1%. I think we're going to get another quarter or 25 basis point rate increases. I think there may be a point where we're flat at the year and not increasing or decreasing. But what was interesting is the comments both inside the body of this article and in the comments section, which I love. They were all like,
go to the comments.
The Fed is blind. I can't believe the Fed should have been reading this jobs report and their next rate increase should be 1 or 2%. This is ridiculous.
Just kill it. Kill the economy.
And that's the quote. That's the quote from one of the the body of the article says this economist called Powell's thinking a stale outlook, and he said that he had an opportunity to lean against the jobs report, and he took a pass. All the commenters are saying that too. They're like, "Boo! Give us more rate hikes. We want more eggs, cheap eggs."
Yeah.
I think omelets. Every time someone complains more about eggs, I'm just gonna add one more egg to my omelet.